there are challenges and there are limitations. I think the first one is the cost of implementing the cover crop. And what we tell our farmers before they implement the cover crops, they should know what the objective with the cover crop is. So then they are properly selecting the cover crop species in order to achieve the goal that they're after. So one of the challenges there is the cost, but also the ability of establish that cover crop because that requires time. That's going to require the proper equipment, right? So the farmers must be set up in order to establish that cover crop as far as equipment availability goes, but also the time. Farmers are usually really, really busy during the harvest season and also during planting season. So now by bringing a cover crop, they're bringing more complexity, which we like, right? I mean, it's nice to see those cover crops out there, but it also requires more time from our farmers. So sometimes our farmers, when they have a very, very busy harvest season, they start running short on time for establishing those cover crops. And that's what we tell our farmers is maybe you don't have time to put a cover crop in every single acre, but perhaps they can be strategic with their time and resources and establish those cover crops in the acres where they're truly needed. So then they can do a good job establishing the cover crops. So the cost, the establishment are key for success. And then the other aspect then in the spring, especially when you're thinking about cereal rye here, is timely termination. Like I said, you want to have enough biomass of those cover crops if you're using them for weed suppression, but you also don't want to have excessive biomass in the sense that may impact your subsequent cash crop. So timely termination of those cover crops is also very, very important when you're bringing cover crops into your cropping systems.